All right. Hello, everyone. This is your girl, Jynnette the Oracle, and I'm here to give you your tarot forecast for the month of March 2019. This is going to be for the sign of Gemini. So if you have a Gemini rising, sun, or moon sign, this is going to be most pertinent for you. The overall message for everyone this month is the card Mission of the Soul. Okay, so this is very much about your soul purpose that is being revealed and coming online and being activated. So be ready for that. I think this corridor that we're shifting out of, with the Pisces energy and then later into Aries with the spring equinox is going to be truly a sense and an experience of revelation, if not in one area of life, in many areas of life. So for one, I'm looking forward to that and to see what's coming up. Now, your guidance for the month and the message for you is the card of doubting. Now, it's interesting that this came up as a card of guidance and for you because, doubting it can talk about questioning, right, your faith and putting yourself in a circular loop. But what I'm actually getting with this, and if you can see the imagery there, it's almost like a double eye. Is to see below the surface. So I'm getting this message about, there are many sides to truth, but only one reality. So when we are dealing with other human beings, when we're dealing with the manifest universe, the manifest physical world, there's always going to be more to what's going on there. And that's not necessarily a bad thing. It actually can be a process of discovery. So it's okay to see things in multiple ways, multiple layers, to circle back to the same area and to glean something different, glean different wisdom and experience from what is there, even though on the surface it may look to be the same thing. Okay, there is always something more. So a good question that you might want to ask yourself this month is, am I seeing everything? Is this true? What more is there to be revealed? That's a couple questions, but hopefully you caught that. If not, rewind. All right, so relationships. For those of you in committed partnerships, you have the card of giving. Okay, so I think that's pretty obvious. It's important for you to show up in a more giving context, whether sharing your heart, sharing your emotions, sharing your mind, sharing your body, whatever it is. But, it's giving, it's not receiving. So service, something about service is important in this. Or maybe the discussion that the two of you are having is about how each of you gives, your different love languages and how that may need to be shifted so that it can be received by the other person. For those of you single and looking, or just dating and not in committed partnerships, you have the message of hope. So if you don't have anyone on the radar, have hope, stay active, be out there, right? And then if you are dating someone or a few people, keep hope alive that one of them may actually be a person that is in alignment with the goals that you have as it relates to relationships. Because not everyone wants to be married with kids. Some folks just want long-term partnerships. Some folks want, whatever it is, but whatever the goal is, keep your hope alive for that. Now for career, you have the card of yes and positive. So that's beautiful. Things are shifting in a really nice way for you with this Pisces energy. Pisces is a fellow mutable sign, and it is, as a water energy, it is abundance, right? It is the vision, it is creative. So whatever has been coming through, if it's, came through recently at the end of February, or if something comes through now, you'll feel it. Just go with the flow, okay? Because it's really positive, especially if you've been feeling blocks at work. Things should be shifting around that area. Now for money, you have the card of deception. Interesting card because I think it's a matter of not seeing things, or what am I hearing? I'm hearing not seeing what's really there. So that can swing in two ways, because that can be a situation where you think you're not making any money, but when you actually go back and look at it and look at your expenses and what you've been able to cover, you actually are making a lot, and it shifts your perspective. Or you may think that you have a lot, and then when you go back and look at your money and your budgeting, you realize like, oh, I'm really running a deficit. I need to make some adjustments. So I think again, this is clarity, and I'm, because the general guidance for you is that downing card in the context that I'm receiving it of looking again, whether it's a positive or negative aspect as it relates to money, just keep looking and have the clarity, okay? Because you might not be seeing everything that's there. All right, let me get closing guidance for you. Overall, the month is looking really good. The key focus just seems to be on clear seeing, clear perception. So meditation will be helpful. I'm sure a lot of the month is going to be frustrating for you in that regard, just because Mercury will be retrograde in Pisces, so it may be harder for you to focus, which may be another reason why you're being told to see things again. Closing message is the Queen of Cups. So stay in your heart. If you feel like your mind is not your best friend right now, just because of that murky energy, your heart will lead you true, and it's okay for you to trust that. All right, Gemini, so that is your message for March. I hope that you enjoyed. If you'd like to do a reading with me, you can go to my website, andersonalchemy.com. Also, please sign up for the newsletter, because there's some exciting things that are coming up that I'd like to share with you. I hope that this has blessed your life. Please comment, share, like, and subscribe the video, and subscribe to the channel rather. And I think that is it. All right, love you so much.